Dear students, welcome to NRS YouTube channel. Dear students, in the last class we discussed how to create the table in MS Access database, and we also created a table that is student details, and we have already customized that table with different type of fields and that data types. So the database what we have created, that is NIRS database we have created. So the same I will open it now. So you need to click on start button, all programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Access 2010. Well, so here I have a my database is NIRS, right? Just double click on this NIRS database. Yes, so here you have created a table called student details. So I can zoom it, you can clearly will get. Yes, so this is a student details table I have created. So just go to the if you want to edit something, or if you want to know the table details, you just select the table and then click on view tab. So right click on the table and then go for design view. Well, so here students, in the student details table we have created the field that is roll number, and data type is number, and we have student name field and its data type is text, phone number, its data type is number, class is again data type is number we have, right? So now here I have a question that suppose this table is related to the that only the one section or one class. Suppose the table student details table is created only for the 10th standard students, then the class field, it has the value number 10. So the value 10 should be the default for all the students. Why? Because this is the table we have created for only for the 10th standard details, student details, right? So in the sense, the class should field name should have a number data type, and the value of a class should be 10 for all the students, right? So in such cases, you have to use their data type as the default value, right? So below this you have the default value option, so that you can make it 10. So the default value is equal to 10. So when the default value is equal to 10, so by the user, so the user should not enter the class value. So automatically whenever the new student will be added to the table, automatically the class field should take value 10, right? So I will save this one. Go to design view. Yes, so table has been saved, right? You can observe here the class already it has the number 10. So now I will go for number 2, and the student name is XYZ, right? Phone number I will enter something, right? Okay, so here no need to enter, right? No need to enter the class, automatically it takes. Again if you go for example, okay, right? So if you go for another value, and again it takes the number 10. So this is how you can use the default value and data type, right? So I will go for again, that is design view. Go to the design view. Okay, it means you need to delete. Well, so next is here the rule number is 1 I have, and then I have a 2. So the rule number should be the identical, right? And it should be unique for all the students. The rule number of a student should be unique, right? So in such cases, yeah, you can make one more data type we have, that is go for the design view. Yes, here rule number I have a data type is number is there. So now what I will do, I will make it as auto number. Okay, so we make it as auto. So before that I will go for here. Yes. Okay, so now I will remove all the data. Why? Because it's not accepting the default auto number as a data type. Why? Because it's very important that before going to construct the table, so before going to enter the data information into the table, so while you are constructing the table, you have to be very careful about the field name and the data types. So because once you have created, and when you if you apply the data type, and after that if you have inserted some values or data information to the table, so then after it doesn't allow you to change the data types, right? So it allow, but only when we have to delete all the records from the table. Okay, right? So I will try to enter the data number, auto number. Yes, so it will not take. So I need to delete the values or the records from the table, then only it will take. Delete record. Yes, so records has been deleted. So now you can go for the save data, and now you can change the auto number as auto number, and then now you can go for the save. Yes, I will save this one. Well, so now here user no need to enter the rule number now. Why? Because the rule number data type I have a auto number, so just you can enter the value, student name, that's enough. Automatically the rule number will be take, you can observe here. So then I will enter the phone number, right? Again, if you go for, so the rule number should be, you can delete this phone number. Next, student name, you can enter XYZ. So as soon as when I enter the student name, you can observe the rule number column, it will take the rule number 2. So why? Because the rule number data type I have changed from number to auto number, right? So you can enter XYZ, you can observe here rule number 2 we got automatically. So this is how it works, the rule number auto number and the default value. Okay, auto number and the default value. Okay, so students, in the next class we'll continue with some other data types like OLE objects, how to use OLE objects, and the values, integer values, right? So that we'll see in the next class. And as well as whenever suppose next class we'll see some another table, how to create the two tables. And very important, one more thing is regarding the primary key. Okay, so how to enter the primary, how to apply the primary key for the field in a created table, right? So that we'll see in the next class. Thank you.